We know we should be eating healthier, but times are rough right now, and denying ourselves our favorite foods just feels like punishment. So how about healthier swaps so we can have our favorite foods guilt-free? That's what Trudy's got for us in today's Daily Dish. Here is what you need to make Trudy's cauliflower rice stir fry. And Trudy, I love that you're not telling us to do without our favorite foods. You're saying have your favorite foods, but swap them, make them healthier.
Absolutely, Tracy. Like when you think about it, when you were in high school and you wanted to date that bad boy, your parents probably told you not to. But what turned out? You wanted to date him even more, right?
Right.
So I like to approach nutrition in the same way, with having some healthy swaps on hand so that you don't feel deprived and so that you still feel happy.
Okay, so you're using, and I love that analogy, by the way, you're using cauliflower for your recipe today. Why did you choose that as your low-carb alternative?
Yeah, so a few different reasons, Tracy. It's an anti-inflammatory food, and you know I'm a big fan of those anti-inflammatory foods to lower that inflammation in the body. The other thing is that it's a great source of fiber, which a lot of people are deficient in, and fiber is going to help to keep you full in between meals, and it's also going to help to eliminate those toxins from the body as well. And lastly, it's a great source of choline, which is a type of B vitamin that's important for a sharper memory.
Ooh, okay, I could use some of that. Where do we get started with the recipe, Trudy?
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, Tracy, is make that delicious sauce, and it's really simple to whip up. It's just a few ingredients like some soy sauce, some water, a little bit of maple syrup for sweetness. You can also use some honey as well, totally up to you. Some red pepper flakes, because I like a little bit of that heat. And lastly, I'm gonna add in some ginger. I'm gonna get some more anti-inflammatory properties that way as well. So I'm just gonna whisk all of this together. Again, just, a few simple ingredients to make such a beautiful, delicious sauce. So the next thing we're gonna do, Tracy, is we're gonna get our cauliflower, and this is the fun part because we're gonna make that cauliflower rice. So what I do is I just kind of cut it into like these little pieces like this, and then I just pop it in my food processor and pulse it a few times. But you just wanna make sure you don't pulse it too much because then it's gonna end up mushy. What you're looking for is a texture that, resembles rice pretty closely, so something just a little bit like that. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our nice hot pan, and we're gonna add in some sesame oil, which I love. Next up, I'm gonna add in some garlic. I just have some minced garlic here, and we're just gonna kind of just stir this around in the saucepan for about a minute. We're just looking for it to just kind of get fragrant. So when your kitchen gets that nice garlicky smell, then you're good to go. So from here, we can just pop in the remainder of our ingredients. So I'm gonna add in a lot of veg here. So I'm gonna add in some carrots. I love carrots. Some peas. We'll add in some edamame as well, which I really like to snack on as well. You can pop them out of the pods like that. You can also put them in the pods if you want, but you can pop them out too. 1 cup of edamame is going to give you about 18 grams of protein. So that's quite a bit. But if you wanted to add something else, you could just add in maybe some chicken, or maybe you could add in some tofu for a plant-based option. Another option would be is to just scramble some eggs, and you can get some protein that way as well. So I'm just going to add in the remainder of our veg here. So I've just added in some red peppers and some cabbage, and I've added in some broccoli as well. And then I'm going to stir all of this together. So we just want to kind of cook this, and look how colorful this is. It looks so amazing and colorful. I just get so excited when I see color in my food. I eat with my eyes. So we'll just kind of stir that around, Tracy, and just kind of get that going. And the next thing we want to do once our vegetables kind of cook down a little bit is we want to add that cauliflower rice. So we'll pop that cauliflower rice in there. And then lastly, we just add our sauce. And that's pretty much it.
Do you have like a final bowl to show us before we go to break? We'd love to see what it looks like when it's all put together.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Ah,
I got this right here for you. So
that
it looks
is
like that.
Good. Lunch is served, packed with vegetables, packed with protein. Trudy, it looks incredible. Thank you for helping us feel not deprived. That recipe is up on our website, cityline.tv.